time with this team. What have you noticed about how they respond with their backs against the wall?
I have nothing but unbelievable respect and admiration for our group and how we respond to adversity. I've seen us, my year and a half with the team, really respond to some big challenges. And, the big thing for us is we know we have to take care of business. And the way you do that is by taking care of one thing. And that is what we will take care of tomorrow. We're heading home. Where we feel comfortable, where we've played some good hockey, and we're there to win one game tomorrow.
Jay, what's the balance between playing with the sense of urgency of an elimination game, but also not making the moment so big that you tighten up?
Well, what I would say to you is this. To me, and we know this, having been on the other side of it, when you get to trying to find the fourth win this series, the pressure shifts to that team. So we know where the pressure lies in this situation. That's on Vegas, on trying to come to our building and close us out in Edmonton. For us, I would say to you, we had the mindset going back to last year of taking care of one thing at a time. And the thing that's immediately before us is that we have to try and find a win on home ice, a place where we feel comfortable. There was things in last night's game that we liked. There's things that have to get cleaned up. We think if we make a few small adjustments here or there, that we'll be in a good spot come tomorrow night.
I know you said just one thing at a time, but Zach Hyman did say last night, look, we won 2 games in a row a lot this year. Is that the right mindset to go into tomorrow's game?
Well, for us, you can't win 2 in a row unless you win 1 in a row. And, one of the things I'll just take from my experience coming up last year when the team was in a little bit of a rough spot, one of the things that we kept hammering on was how you can only take care of the day's business. And we just want to make sure that we're doing that. Today's order of business is to make sure that we're rested up, that we're in the right frame of mind, that when we go home, the preparation for tomorrow night's game starts today. Tomorrow, as I said, we'll make a few small adjustments. We'll open the gate and we'll let our guys go. We have full faith in our ability to respond, and that's what we expect to do.
You took a lot of pride down the stretch in the defensive game and how little you guys were giving up.
Yeah.
In the losses, you've given up quite a bit here. What do you think is missing maybe?
Well, we gave up 4 goals yesterday, right? So I would say we gave up 2 5-on-5 goals that I think there's situations we can do better in. And then the other thing I would say is that I thought the real, the game changer was the 5-on-3. That allowed them to get some momentum. They hadn't scored on the power play in a long time. So they found a little confidence by scoring 5-on-3, and then they got a break to make it 3-2, a few seconds after that. So, I thought our penalty kill did an excellent job. It competed their tails off. But in the end, they found a 5-on-3 goal and they got a break. Those things happen. For us, there's certainly some things we can tighten up. Look at the 2 wins in our series. We weren't giving up 4 a night.
Jay, I thought it was interesting last night. They were saying, Golden Knights were saying that they didn't feel like you guys were as on top of the game, as aggressive as you were in Game 4, especially early. Like they felt like there was a little more space for them, a little more room, especially when you were attacking on the forecheck. And did you get that sense too?
The thoughts of the other team are of little concern. They are of little of concern to our group. Our focus is on things that we can do to try and find our success. We were quite comfortable with the game we were playing through 30 minutes. We thought we had control of that game. I thought there was an iffy call that was made, from 180 feet away. And then we took a penalty that was deserved to make it 5-on-3. And I thought that was the turning point in the game. It was a few minute span in the second period there. I thought we pushed hard in the third period. We had the opportunity to tie that game. In the end, we didn't find the result that we wanted to get. We can be better, and we will be.
I have to ask, are you willing at this point to say we'll start a net for you in the next game?
You know what? I'm going to reserve the right to take the time that we have before we have to make that decision.
How have you felt Stuart Skinner's acquitted himself so far in this
Very good. Yeah, he's given us a chance to win. I've pulled him a couple times, but in those pulls, that was more to either stem the tide of momentum or to try and change something up. Those are on the team. They're not on one individual. So for us, like we're in the position we're in because of the people that we have in the locker room, and we believe the solutions to what we're trying to get done here, the answers are in the locker room.
The team has bounced back, sorry, Dan, the team has bounced back really well from losses, but Stewart has individually as well. How much does that factor in, sort of that he's shown he can do that?
Yeah, you know what? Head coaches weigh all those things when making big decisions, and all of those pieces of information will be on my mind, and we'll make the right decision.
What have you seen in Jack Campbell's game when he comes off the bench and he's stopped all but 2 shots?
He's someone who's come in relief very well. He's done his job, and I think that's a big thing for all players. Whether you're playing low minutes, whether you have to come in tough situations, your job is your job, and the only thing that you can take care of is your job. You can't worry about doing anyone else's job. You just got to take care of your own job and trust that other people are going to take care of theirs. And for Jack to come in relief on the times that he has, he's come in and done his job and been an important member of our group.
As far as you guys have a lot of comfort in a time where we could be feeling a little chaotic.
Well, I think what happens when you've been together for a while, when you have some of the battle scars that our group has, you have an understanding of what your capabilities are, and you have an understanding of how people rise to the occasion when needed most. In the end, we have some really good experiences, but experience is only good if you use it. We've been in this position before. In the end, we're looking to go home, play our best game, and hold serve.
As far as getting a boost, what is getting Darnell back in Game 6 going to do?
Well, he's an emotional catalyst for us. He's our do it right guy on the back end. He's a great teammate. He's someone who we missed yesterday, but we're excited to have come in game number 6.